Hey sassy friends, it's me Melissa Haole. Are you ready for our next Mystery Mani? Yes, that's right. So if you caught my previous video, I had started a new thing, which was giving you guys the option to purchase nail sets before the video. So that way I shipped it out to you and you would have that in time for the actual broadcast. So I know many of you guys have the nail sets in hand. Now when I ship them out to you, I actually have them wrapped. So it's a mystery when you open up the package. Now if you chose to actually unwrap it, that's totally fine. I'm not sure if I would be able to wait that long to see what the mani is, but if you didn't, then you can go ahead and unwrap it now. Just hit the pause button and go ahead and unwrap it so that way when I show it to you in a few minutes, we're not doing a spoiler alert. All right, did you open it? What did you think? All right, for those of you that didn't take part in the Mystery Mani, you can still grab your nail sets. Of course, you guys know that you can shop with me online at www.sassygirlnails.com for Color Street. Everything is buy 3, get 1 free, so it always makes sense to grab 4 when you're shopping, except for French Manicures. French Manicures are the only thing you can't mix and match with those bundles, and those are always buy 1, get 1 free. So if you're new to Color Street, go on over to my website, check it out, and also I have other videos that kind of really explain how Color Street works, what's in the package, and all that good stuff. So make sure you watch some of my previous videos too. Okay, so we're actually doing a combination of 2 different nail sets for this look. The first one is right here, and it's called Good Girls Gone Plaid. Isn't that fun? Color Street always has the funnest names. But anyway, what's nice about this set is you'll see that you actually could just get away with having this one set to create accent nails because it gives you the solids and it also gives you the plaid, which is so cool. So this is the one that has basically been going out of stock since pretty much the day that they launched it. And we're going to be pairing it with another top seller, which was retired, but so many of us wanted it back that they brought it back during the fall lineup, which is one of my favorites. It's a glitter, it's an ombre. It's right here called Bloody Gorgeous. What do you guys think? Is this a good pairing? I love it. I think it's gonna look amazing. So that's our Mystery Mani. The mystery has been revealed and we're gonna dive right on in. So I'm gonna start with Good Girls Gone Plaid. I'm gonna actually only use that on 2 fingers for this look, and then the rest are all gonna be glitter because you know me, I am all about the glitter. All right, so I'm gonna open up Good Girls Gone Plaid. Now, one thing that you should remember you should always do before starting your nail look is that's the time to push back your cuticles and also to shape your nails so that way you have your nails the way that you'd like them. That's after the finished look. You also can file your nails after the fact. That's fine too, but I find it easier just to do my nails the way I want them right away. All right, so here's a package of the sleeve. I'm gonna open that up. Now there's always this little like tear away in one of the corners. Here it is. So I'm just gonna tear that and I'm gonna pull out the nail strips. And then you can see there's a double layer of these. So I'm going to just grab some of the plaid ones. I'm gonna do them on these 2 fingers right here. What do you guys think? Would you do 2 of the same or would you do 1 of each variation? Tell me in the comments what you would do. I think I'm gonna do, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same. So I'm gonna choose these 2 right here for these fingers. And again, to size them, because there are many choices, you just wanna kind of bring them over to your nail and then just make sure that it's going to fit on both sides. It's not very easy to stretch them, but it's very easy if they're a little bit larger to trim them. So I'm just gonna take out the strips that I want and I'm gonna put everything back in the original sleeve. So here's these 2 for my left hand. And everything else I'm just gonna put right back in this original sleeve. And I'll do the same thing for this one. So it's gonna be these 2 for the other hand. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my nail strips. This one's a little bit bigger. This is the one I like to use on my middle finger. So with Color Street, you know that there's always this little cover that you remove. So where that purple line is, I'm just gonna pull that apart. And that gets rid of that. And then where the silver and the white meet, that's where you take off the backing. And now I have my actual nail polish exposed. I'm just gonna move it as close to the cuticle line as possible. Again, I already pushed back my cuticles, so you just really wanna expose as much nail estate as possible. So I'm just gonna push that back. Now remember, you don't want it on the skin. You wanna make sure it's only on the nail. Otherwise, you're probably gonna cause lifting, which is annoying, and it will make it so that your manicure doesn't last as long. So as close as possible to that cuticle line. And then I'm just going to check and make sure it's going to cover both sides, which I'm going to take it off. It's a little bit light on the left side. So I'm just going to take it off and try again. Once you place it, as long as you haven't smoothed it out all over the nail, you can lift it back up to reposition. So actually that's pretty good placement. So I'm just going to, I like to smooth it down the bottom and then up the middle. And then I kind of go up the middle and to the sides to smooth that out. Oh, this is awesome. I love this look. I can see why this one's been so popular. And then over the top. So I'm going to go over the nail strip top. Now guys, can you just see how long my nails are? You know what, let me talk really quickly about one thing that I want to talk to you guys, because it is that time of the year, especially for those of you that live in cooler climates like I do in New England, where it is very cold outside. The air tends to be drier because we're using heat. So there's a lot of things that's going on, and this can definitely affect your nail health. So I just wanted to quickly talk about some nail health things. One thing I highly recommend is the use of a cuticle oil. Now I really like this one. This one's really nice. And I also like this one. This one's called Blossom, and this one has a really pretty aroma. And like, how cool is it with all the little flowers in there? I don't know. I just really like this one. It works really well. And then here's the other one that I tend to use a lot. Now both of these are available on Amazon, so I'll put links below if you guys can check those out. Regardless of what you use, you could even use like oils from your kitchen. It's just really important that you try to moisturize your nail beds as much as possible. Now, if you're first putting on your color streak, you don't want to do that right away. You want to make, I usually wait a day. On the day that I'm going to apply color streak, I don't use any cuticle oils until the next day. But you can include cuticle oils on top of your nail strips after they've had the chance to cure the next day. So I recommend using cuticle oil daily. Also, you want to hydrate your hands as well, so using some type of a lotion is important too. So just remember that many different things, we all have different body chemistry, many different things can affect your nail health. For me, I did notice for a while that I was having some issues with my nails, and then I found that just changing my nail polish remover was a huge help to that. And you can see, I mean, obviously guys, you guys know I'm pretty much living in Color Street all the time. So, and my nails, look how long they are. It's amazing, except for I did break this little guy here, but that's okay. So my point is just, if you're having any nail health issues, definitely keeping it hydrated, looking at the remover that you're using and making a switch can really help. Also just, you know, staying hydrated yourself, drinking lots of water, that also is important in your nail health. So anyway, back to the manicure. All right, so I'm just gonna smooth it over, and I like to just go right over the top and just kind of pull it down a little bit to give it a little bit of a tug to remove the excess. And I'm gonna do that on this side as well. And then just remove it. Just remove that excess and then smooth it out. Now my nails are super long, so I don't have much in the way of leftovers to apply onto my other nail, but normally if you had removed your nail polish excess like I just did, you would have enough to maybe cover another nail. Not the case today, but that's all right. I would take the longer nails any day. So anyway, now I'm just smoothing it out. And this is so cool, guys. And then what I like to do is just kind of leave, I know there's like a little bit of excess here on the top and on the side. A lot of times I'll just kind of leave that until the polish has enough time, about a half an hour, to fully cure to the nail. And then I will go ahead with a nail file just to get rid of those extra little bits. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? I love it. All right, let's do the next one. So again, you have that little strip on top. Just gonna remove that. And then where the silver and the white meet, let's remove that. And once you like your placement, just gonna go back and forth, smoothing it up the center and out to the sides. Just go over the extra, this is so long. And then over and giving it a little tug to go over. Now just be careful, don't want to tug too hard because you don't want it to rip. Just want to make sure you're going over the nail and you're kind of covering the tip of your nail. So there we go. Because I really want to see what the finished product is for you guys, and you don't need to see me do all of my nails, I'm going to open this bad boy up right now and do the rest of my nails for this hand. So again, opening a new package. Bloody gorgeous. It's a beautiful ombre glitter. Came out originally with our Halloween collection in 2018. And then in the fall of 2019, they brought it back. If you haven't tried it before, guys, you got to get this one. It's my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, I have to admit. All right, so for this, I'm gonna go with my pinky. Now, I know what sizes work for my nails because they're pretty much always the same. So I'm gonna grab my pinky and do that one next. I always leave my thumbs for last because that's what I use to kind of carve around the nails if I need to, if it's oversized. They're just what I basically use as my tools. So here we go. Checking the sides, making sure it's gonna cover, and then just smoothing it out. Now, if you happen to stumble upon my channel and you're like, what is this? I've never heard of this before. Yay, I'm so glad I could introduce it to you. I do offer people who've never tried it before a sample for free. So if you are interested in trying our product, just let me know. You can also go to my Facebook group, and that's where I will tag you on where you can request your free sample. All right, let's do the next nail. I'm just gonna remove that cover and the backing. I never imagined that I would be putting nail polish on like this. Founder of this product has an amazing story too. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Definitely open up the description box of this video. I'm gonna put a link to a video that actually shows you kind of his story and how Color Street started as an idea, just from driving around in a cab in New York City to all the years it took to finally get it to where we are today. All right, now just the thumb. Now, normally I would do the thumb last, so I'm gonna go to the other hand. All right, well, while I have you here, you guys know I'm always trying to give you new tips and advice on how to utilize your nail strips. Today I'm gonna show you what to do if you have an oversized nail strip. But you don't actually have to trim them with scissors, which I know is probably the first thing many of you guys think of. It's the first thing I used to do when I was trying to use a nail strip for a larger strip that was for a smaller nail bed. So I have two here, right? I'm gonna use this one, which is the correct size for my hand, for my thumb. But this one, you can see, is a much wider one. If I was to do a pedicure with nail strips, this is the one I typically would use on my big toe. I'm gonna use that one on this one. I'm gonna show you what I do. So I'm just gonna remove the cover and the backing. And what I recommend doing is to line it up so it's correct on one side and at the bottom, so then we only have to deal with the extra on one side. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna smooth it out back and forth and up the middle and remove the extra like I normally would. Now, in my previous Mystery Mani video, I actually showed you this technique as well, which is what you can do is just really think of it as if you were to push back your cuticles, but on top of the nail polish. So if you had too much over the cuticle line, you could take your nail and then just kind of press in and up to kind of break off that excess. So in this case, I'm gonna do that on the sides here. So I'm just gonna bring my nail, let's see if you guys can, make sure you guys can see this. I'm gonna bring my nail right to where the skin is, and I'm just gonna push and go up. And then I'll do it on the side as well. Just push and go up. And that's how I'm removing that extra. Super easy. I just resized a nail strip with all I needed was my main tool, my thumb. So now I'm going to do my other thumb. Now because my last thumb is already done, what I sometimes will do is a pinch method. Do you see how I just kind of squeezed it so that the sides stick together? And now I can fold it over my nail. There we go. I'm gonna use a crystal nail file, but you could use any nail file you want. So now I'm just kind of holding that excess back underneath the nail with my hand, and now I'll just use the file to kind of break off that extra, kind of scoring it. So now I can remove that excess without ruining the manicure that I just applied, because when you first apply your color street, it is at its most delicate, so it needs at least 30 minutes to be fully dry or to fully cured to your nail. So that's a tip that you can do when you're on your last nails, typically your thumbs. So now I'm just going to go through and just smooth everything with my hands one more time, and then any excess that I have I'll just remove with a nail file. You just want to make sure you don't have any polish on your skin, because that's where it's going to lift. So just going on the sides and making sure I don't have any on my skin. And then the excess that I have at the tip here. So while I'm doing that, for those of you that have tried Color Street before, what has been your favorites? Have you done a lot of mixing of the different sets? Do you tend to just use one set at a time? All right, well that's it. So I'm going to give that a few minutes to fully cure, and then I'll come back to give you guys the reveal shots. All right, what do you guys think? Do you like this look? Is it too edgy for you? Is it too glittery? Is it just perfect? Tell me what you think. I think it's perfect for most holidays, especially Valentine's Day, but anything red and glittery is a win to me. So I hope you guys like this look, especially those of you that took part in our mystery mani, because I definitely put a lot of thought into what I'm going to do for a mystery mani, because I know a lot of you are purchasing those nail sets blind and you don't know what it's going to be until you receive them, and I certainly want you guys to be happy. So again, if you look in the video description, I will have a link to where you can sign up for the next mystery mani. Again, I think I'm going to do that one in March. So please go ahead and sign up for that if you'd like, and I'll send you an invoice. And also for you guys, my YouTube subscribers, it's really hard to communicate one-on-one with you guys. So I'm also put together an email list. Make sure you join that, because well, let's just say there's some good stuff that comes out of these emails that I don't think you'll want to miss. So also in the description box, I will include that link so you can go ahead and sign up to be part of our email list. And if you decide that you don't like the emails I'm sending you, you can always unsubscribe at any time. I don't want to spam you guys, so I only send you things that I think you're really going to like. So trust me. Make sure you join our email list. And lastly, guys, if you are on Instagram and you happen to be posting your nails on Instagram, maybe a look that we did together here through the mystery mani, or maybe it's from inspiration you got from another one of my videos, I would love for you guys to tag me. I'll put my Instagram handle right here so you can go ahead and follow me if you want. But please, I would love to see your nail fees over on Instagram. Or of course, if you're not a member of my Facebook group and you'd like to join, we are nail fee galore in my Facebook group. So if you want some inspiration, then please head over to my Facebook group, which is just facebook.sassygirlnails.com. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon so you'll be notified the next time I load a video. So again, thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next mani.